Okay, in this lesson we're going to be combining the E major form bar chords and the E minor form. Okay, so I'm going to use a very well-known chord progression, so if you recognize this riff, then you're right. It is from a well-known song, but I just like to use it because it's something probably that you've heard. Let me play it for you. Okay, so alright, so yeah, everybody's heard that. So let's see what we're doing here. I'm using all E form bar chords, and I'm right here on the 5th fret, okay? So I'm on the 5th fret, and I do my chord here, and I'm not using the middle finger, alright? So that's what I have right there on the 5th fret. So what chord is that? You should be able to tell me what chord that is. Well, I'm on the 5th fret, so we know that's an A note. So it's either an A major or an A minor chord. And I'm not using the middle finger, so it's a minor chord. You can tell from the sound. It's kind of sad sounding. If I were to put that middle finger down, it would make it an A chord, an A major. But I want an A minor, okay? Now, the next E form bar chord that I did, I was on the 3rd fret. Okay, so I have the 3rd fret here. Here's the 3rd fret doing the chord, and I am using the middle finger. So what chord is that? Well, I'm on the 3rd fret. So what note was that? You remember from the last lesson? That's a G note. So it's either a G major chord or a G minor. So which is it? Well, I'm using the middle finger on it, so that makes it a major chord. Alright, and the last chord that I used was the fret 1 here. There we go. And so what chord is that fret 1? Well, I'm on this note here, and this is an F note, so it's either an F major or an F minor. I am using the middle finger on it, so it's an F major chord. There we go. So we have an A minor, a G, and an F chord. Okay, now the hard part on this is not it's the strumming pattern and the chucking, I think. So let me take you through that. Let's go back to our A minor chord right here on the 5th fret. And with the, you can either use the pick or your fingers. I'm using my fingers here. And I'm going to go down, down. And then I'm going to mute by lifting the pressure on my left hand just a little bit so all the notes stop, okay? And then after I mute, I'm going to go down, up for 4 chucks. So down, down, chuck, 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 chuck. Again. Down, down. Alright, then I'm going to go down to the 3rd fret, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Down, but I'm going to add the middle finger because I want a G major chord. So down, down, see? Down, down, lift the pressure up, chuck, 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 chuck. So this is what we have so far. Down, down, chuck, 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 chuck. Now you can be moving your hand, your left hand, away from your body down towards that 3rd fret while you're chucking. That's okay to do that. Okay, now here's the confusing part. I'm going to go down, then I'm going to release the pressure, and then chuck 1 time up. Like that. So down, chuck, down, chuck, down, I lost where I was, let me see, down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 times. So go down and then an up, chuck, 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after you do it 4 times, then you're going to go down, down. So downstroke on that 1st fret and downstroke on the 3rd fret. That G major chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, distortion on your electric and you want to play it, you might want to go to power chords. So when you got distortion on, it's really going to be a lot heavier sound, and you can't really do those E-form bar chords well if you have a lot of distortion on. So you have to really listen and be careful with that, how much gain you put on your sound. But for here we're practicing these E-form chords. So one last time. Down, down, chuck, 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 chuck. Down, down, chuck, 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 chuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down. And practice it slow, in rhythm, in time, and then try to speed it up after that. Okay, and again, if you're not quite getting all the notes down with that bar finger, don't worry about it. Just keep trying, and your hand will eventually figure it out. It'll take you a while. Even if you're a fairly intelligent person and a musical person, it will take a while to get used to having that first finger get all the strings down. So take your time on that.